Sometimes we have unhealthy attachments and unrealistic hopes. We are worried about the well-being of someone, or we might be afraid about what might happen next. Is there something that we can do to reduce these worries and unhealthy attachments? Buddha talked about the impact of cravings on our life through the example of a Brahmin who attained the state of Sotapanna. Buddha was residing in the Jetavana Monastery in Sravasti. There was a Brahmin in Sravasti who went to the bank of the river Aciravati to clear his field. Buddha knew that he will enter the stream and attain the state of Sotapanna. Buddha went to visit him in his field. The Brahmin saw Buddha approaching his field, but paid no attention to him and remained silent. Buddha asked him, "Brahmin, what are you doing?" The Brahmin said, "Monk, I am clearing my field." Brahmin got silent after responding very briefly. Buddha did not ask anything else and went on his way. The next day, Buddha again visited him on the field. He asked him, "Brahmin, what are you doing today?" Brahmin replied, "Sir, I am plowing my field." Buddha did not ask anything else and went on his way. He kept on visiting him for several days, and he used to ask him the same question every day. He used to get different replies based on the stage of the crop. At one point, he said he was planting the saplings. Another time, he was weeding the field. Still another time, he was watering and guarding the field. This continued till the crop was nearly ready to be harvested. His hard work in the field was exhibited in the form of healthy plants swaying with the breeze in the field. That day, he told Buddha, "You have been visiting my field ever since I started clearing the field. Now, my crop is nearly ready. If I get a good harvest, I will share the paddy with you, and I won't eat before I have offered the first harvest to you." Buddha smiled, as he was well aware from the very beginning of what was going to happen to his crop. The next day, when Buddha asked the same question, the Brahmin responded, "Sir, I am going to reap my crop. I have asked the reapers to work on my field tomorrow." Buddha did not ask anything else and went on his way. On the same night, there was a severe rainstorm which destroyed the crops of all the farmers in the area. The Brahmin was very concerned about what happened to his ripe crop. He reached his field the moment rain stopped in the morning. He was devastated to see that his crop was completely destroyed in the rainstorm. The paddy plants were sleeping in the field. The Brahmin was in intense grief to see the condition of his crop. In intense pain, he was also thinking about what would he offer to Buddha. Buddha had been visiting his field since the first day, and he had given the word to Buddha that he will not eat till he has offered the harvest to him. He returned to his home and dropped onto his bed. He refused to eat anything. Buddha again came to his field. He saw the condition of the destroyed crop, but the Brahmin was nowhere to be seen. So, he went to the house of the Brahmin. His servants told Buddha that the Brahmin was in intense grief, and he had stopped eating, and he had even refused to get up from the bed. Buddha told the servants to go and inform the Brahmin that Buddha has summoned him. When the Brahmin came to know that Buddha was present at his house, he immediately came outside and greeted him. With intense pain, he shared with Buddha that he was in extreme sorrow because his crop was destroyed completely. Now, he was not in condition even to offer the new harvest to Buddha. Buddha smiled and asked him with compassion, "Do you know what causes sorrow and what is the root of your pain?" Brahmin said, "No, sir, I don't know. What is at the root of my sorrow and pain?" Buddha replied that grief arises from desires. The cravings are at the root of fear. If someone has freed himself from cravings, he frees himself from sorrow. The man who is free from cravings wins over the fear as well. He preached the Dhamma to the Brahmin, and the Brahmin was able to reach the first stage of awakening. He had entered the stream, and he attained the state of Sotapanna. There are many ways to reduce unhealthy attachments and cravings. Daily practice of meditation and mindfully working on the Noble Eightfold Path shown by Buddha leads to freedom from sorrow and fear. We must understand that the rewards of our practice will be in proportion to our commitment and efforts. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. We are constantly coming out with new videos on the life of Buddha and the Buddhist heritage. If the information provided by the video was useful, please subscribe to the channel for similar videos on Buddhism. Please share your thoughts in the comment section on the root cause of sorrow and if the practice of meditation and mindfulness can help us win over sorrow and fear.